Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Gallant IAS. Ethics. We are dealing with ethics today. So, as part of ethics, we are already done with three parts of our syllabus, three topics in our syllabus. So, out of the 8 topics, we are done with three, specifically aptitude, attitude, and emotional intelligence. We are done with the psychology part of the syllabus. Now we are left with two parts. They are the philosophy part and the public administration part. So many a times with your ethics answers, sometimes I'll say content and just I'll stop it, give the feedback like content and I'll stop it over there. The reason is ethics is highly interlinked with the rest of the topics. So your solution for a question which is asked on attitude will be sometimes linked with the example from public administration. Okay, so it's going to be like that. Until you finish off your entire syllabus, you will feel a kind of disconnect from the subject. There is a lot of overlap. Okay, it's a lot of overlap. So before going into public administration, ideally we should have begun with ethics and human interface, which is the topic we are going to be discussing today. But the problem is ethics and human interface is dry, even drier than what I was taking before. Okay, this is the driest portion. Okay, if you don't understand, I don't blame you. It's going to be that dry. It's very close. Everything is metaphysical. No physical elements I can give you to understand. You need to just imagine certain things to get these concepts in mind. Clear? So in this session, or we are beginning the philosophy topic of your syllabus, which is topic number 1. Can anyone take the syllabus? Topic number 1, please. Ethics and human interface. What is coming inside that? Teachings of great leaders, reformers and administrators, and educational institutions. Okay. So what you need to understand from this is ethics in public-private relation. We know what is ethics in personal, professional, social, administrative, global level. That's the same thing. But they've asked in detail with regards to private and public. There's a difference in the way you approach it. For example, I'm just not going to detail into it. If you talk about your ethics in public relations or public administration, you need to understand you are representing a government or an institution. So ethics has to be more professional in its origin. Your ethics has to be in line with the organization's ethics. But your personal relation ethics are more in line with your own personal principles. Okay? So my ethics may necessitate me to, what do you say, give more care towards the female part of the population, but my organization may necessitate me to treat both of them equal. It's different. That's again, I'm not saying one is better than the other. You understand what the organization demands. Take the case of a lawyer, like I said last class. A lawyer, maybe if I am a lawyer, I'm personally against criminals or crime, but my law may require me to defend a criminal if the court appoints me as a lawyer for a criminal. So even though the evidence is against my client, I will have to defend it. So that is what my professional integrity demands of it, or what my professional ethics demands. My personal ethics is completely different from your professional ethics. Same case, your ethics in public relations is going to be completely different from your ethics in private relations. Do you understand? So for that, first we need to know what is ethics. Then we need to go into what are morals. Then we need to go into what are values. Okay. Now this dimensions of ethics, determinants of ethics, essence, everything. Essence is what definition we are going to be talking about. There is enough content in the material. Again, I will be going with what you need for the exam perspective. Okay. So inside that topic, there is what is that? Lessons from the lives of great reformers. Yes, that is there. Take syllabus topic number 5. What is that? Can someone read that? Contribution of moral thinkers and philosophers from India and around the world. Topic number 1 has a very similar or close thing known as lessons from the lives of great reformers from India and around the world, philosophers. So these are all both simultaneously the same topics. Okay. And while talking about the dimensions or determinants of ethics, which is not very important, In the sense, it's not important to take in class. You can read enough. What are the dimensions of ethics? Political dimension, ethical dimension, political dimension, medical dimension, social dimension. There are so many things. We will be discussing that in general. But there is a problem that in the syllabus, there is a topic which is missing, known as the origin of ethics. Where did the ethical thinking start? Now, there's a reason I want you to learn that. Because all these code-based questions you are getting, they are all based on this origin philosophies. How they originated, what are the various theories. So based on this theory, you will be able to attend a lot of questions. You'll get either a direct question, or you will be getting questions which require answers from this part.